The Hollywood writer's strike is now entering its fourth month, which means there is no new Hollywood propaganda being produced. What a shame, because every writer in the entire industry is part of a union, the Writers Guild of America, and so they can't come to an agreement with the studios about residuals from streaming shows. They don't want the studios to use AI or ChatGPT to write scripts. And so they've been in a deadlock. So all the late night talk shows, which used to be comedies until they changed their format at the end of 2016 and just be leftist editorials, have been airing reruns every night for 4 months now. And if those shows weren't lame enough, 5 of the biggest late night clowns, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers, and John Oliver, are all uniting for a new nightly podcast that they're going to stream from the comfort of their own homes in what is quite possibly the dumbest show ever. Here they are trying to record a promo for their big announcement.
One more time, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Fallon.
I'm Stephen Colbert.
I'm Jimmy Kimmel. I thought when you said Jimmy, you meant me, Jimmy, but you meant Jimmy.
I always mean you.
But when you say Seth Meyers, who do you mean?
I mean John Oliver.
It's the 5 of us together for maybe an hour a day.
Strike Force 5 is the name of our podcast. Subscribe to it now.
Spotify or wherever else you get your podcasts. But Spotify, you
Nobody looks more thrilled with the idea than poor Jimmy Fallon, who is, in his defense, the least political of the late night talk shows. But remember, he was denounced for humanizing Donald Trump for being too friendly with him when he had him on his show back in 2016. And he was shunned by the Emmys that year as a punishment. The writers for cable news, however, are not part of the same union as the Hollywood writers. I don't think they're part of a union at all. Although they, too, are still airing reruns and have been for the last, 7 years.
The election means one of two things. Either he loses the election and he goes to prison, or he wins the election, he doesn't go to prison, and is that for life? That he gets to be president? Will we keep having more elections or no? If every election is a new opportunity for him to go to prison, do you think he allows us to have new elections?
She is the embodiment of the Carpe Diem meme that he made, I think in 2019, making fun of all the Democrats who were concerned that if he won in 2020, that he would never leave office and he would be the president forever. Let's not forget that the Democrats were drawing up plans to impeach Donald Trump before he was even the president. This from December of 2016. Democrats are paving the way to impeach Donald Trump. He wasn't even the president yet. He didn't even do anything. This on Inauguration Day, still hadn't even done anything. I think probably even before the inauguration was finished. From the Washington Post, the campaign to impeach President Trump has begun. And they were trying to get him banned from Twitter for years, long before January 6th, the mostly peaceful protest. Back in October of 2019, more than a year before the election, Camel-Face Harris wrote a letter to Jack Dorsey at Twitter when he was the CEO, demanding that he ban Donald Trump back then. And with Donald Trump's support going up, despite the indictments, or maybe because of the indictments in every demographic, well, except for divorced white women and single, never married white women, those are the biggest groups that vote Democrat. Joy Reid is especially upset that so many black people now support him.
The idea that black people, simply because he was arrested, are going to gravitate toward him, I actually, it's almost so creatively racist that I'm almost impressed that they have all come up with this. And on Fox, this is their new talking point. They think black people like criminals, and that's what they think of black folk. They even think Atlanta is a giant criminal stew of the hood.
Well, Joy, this man certainly has a new appreciation for Donald Trump.
I'm here to support President Trump. You want to know why I'm here to support President Trump? Because they done did black men like this for decades. Make up charges and put them, so I know Trump is innocent. I support Trump against this corrupt, two-tiered justice system. That's why I'm here to show my support as a black man for Trump. And I'm wearing my shirt for Trump 2024, and I mean that.
Now, I would sell a t-shirt like that, except my t-shirt distributor would never go for it in a million years. You wouldn't even believe what I had to go through to get them to print my F. Joe Biden want to buy a vowel shirt. But you can order my new and improved Wanted for President shirt, updated with the authentic Donald Trump mugshot, which you got to admit is the greatest t-shirt of all time. So order yours from my online store, markdice.com, or click the link in the description below and check them out.